Hi and welcome to Tweet Street. I'm Mick Tiffany and I'm a novice lizard canary keeper and breeder. Join me on my journey as I strive to breed birds good enough for the show bench. Hello again everybody, welcome to episode 9 of Tweet Street, and let's have a look what we got this episode. 3 different items really, all linked in. First lizard canary egg was laid, which was brilliant of course. How is the plan going compared with reality? And we get a poorly bird, which is unfortunate. So we'll go through all those. So last week we had the Raz was sitting on 3 eggs. She was quite happy sitting on them. The following day she was not sitting, she was standing there. She just looked a little bit off. So I wondered if she might have been egg bound. So I got some warm olive oil, some cotton buds, give it a little soak around the area that needed, and set up a hospital cage, as you can see in the picture, which is like a warming plate. I used to use this for the quail, and it does them really well. So I'll give her some massaging and to see if it was an egg that was stuck in the tracks. It didn't seem like that at all. She was slightly swelled, but she just had 3 eggs and I couldn't see anything, so I put her in the cage. It's nice and warm, she was comfortable and she's perked up. It looks to me like she might have a bit of conjunctivitis, to be honest, so we've got something winging its way. Will be here in the morning, and it could be that she's just a little bit off, rather than, so I couldn't see anything blockage wise. She had passed normal feces, fine, and she's looking perkier. So she's been in there for, this is her 2nd day in the hospital cage. It's nice and warm. She's got some food, she's got some water, and she seems okay. She's not swollen underneath now, she's back to normal, so which probably would be about right. But to say, she looks like she might have a bit of conjunctivitis, so she's probably just a little bit under the weather, and so we'll see how she goes with that. And moving on from there, now just a quick scan round the other birds. Really, this is my favourite one really. Really wanted her to do well. She mated well, hasn't bothered building a nest, which is interesting. This is the daughter of that particular bird. She has made a nest, so hopefully we'll see what happens there over the next day or two. Hopefully there should be some eggs. This is the 3rd silver clear cap. She's made a nice nest as well. That's the cockbird that's been put over those 3 previous birds, and he's also been put over this one, the 4th one, who's probably not quite ready as far as the others, so we'll put them together again end of the week. So she'll be a bit behind the rest, but he's covering them. This is the first pair of the bonded birds. They've got their first egg laid today, which is brilliant. This is the 2nd pair, or another pair of bonded birds, and they also started laying today as well. So all the bonded birds were put together at the same time, a little bit earlier than the ones with the stud birds over the others. This is gold hen. She just laid an egg, first one today, and another gold hen who's made a lovely nest ready, nothing laid yet, and the 3rd one, she's just finishing off her nest, and she's a lovely bird. Hoping for big things from her. And the cockbird that's been over them 3 is this silver one. He's a 2022 bird, and he's been over those 3, so that's been good. And then we got this other pair. These are the ones that were making the nest in the video last week. It took them a little while to make, but they've actually got 2 eggs, and so they've done very well. Bonded as a pair now, and like I say, that's where they all are. It's nice to see. This is one of the bonded pairs. He's been feeding the hen bird. She's been sitting. He's been feeding, which is really nice to see. Proper bonding. We've got lots and lots of different things going on. There's a couple of birds just sat on their nest, patiently waiting for the laying their first egg. Always nice to see. They've all made slightly different nests. Just got a few images. This is the first bird that was mated well straight away, but she hasn't bothered with a nest, and she's just crapped in what she's got. So it'll be interesting to see what she does. The daughter, she's made a lovely nest, as you can see, almost finished off. And this one, she managed to rip up all the paper underneath. I've removed a lot of the paper, so it looks a normal nest. And this was that fourth bird. She's not quite. She's just started making, really. But all these nests are slightly different. They tend to do the outside of the nest first, and then they'll pad out the bottom, I noticed. And they all have their little different things. Sometimes I put different coloured fibres in. Sometimes some black horsehair type stuff. And but yeah, they're all very similar. So of course, like I say, they started laying a couple of days ago now. And here's the first lizard egg. That was the bonded pair that took ages to make a nest, but they've obviously got on with things. And then this morning, 3 others had joined, and they laid a second. So there's the eggs. I've just marked them up, and there will be a few more in there. Now, out in the garden, we've got a bit of spring coming on nicely. This is Polygonium, which we use for lizard canaries. It's just coming into leaf now. That'll get bigger and better very quickly. It helps turn their legs and their beaks black. Between that and sunlight, it's really important, and that's one of the secrets for lizard canaries. Now, I can't get these teeth working. There's Polian weavers out in the aviary. He started doing a molt again. He has 2 molts a year, and he's just going to slowly get his new breeding colours. As you can see, he's got a few yellow feathers coming through, and I'll try and keep a few more of him going through. He looks lovely when he's done. And it was a Saturday morning, so here we go, another cleaning day. It had to be done. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. We've had some with no nest, but they've mated, and we've had some that have mated and haven't built a nest. I mean, it's you know, maybe some of them possibly aren't quite ready, but we'll put them down again soon. They'll be fine. Like I say, cleaning the Polygoniums up in the garden. That's great. And it's also been nice to see. We've had somebody say hello from Malta this week, and hello. It's nice to have viewers all different parts of the globe. And Malta's a lovely little island, and a very important part of the migration route for a lot of birds from the UK and Europe going down to Africa. So you must see a hell of a lot come through there. Some on the way down, and then others will be coming on the way back up. So yeah, welcome to the show, and I hope you enjoy. So yeah, that's me just cleaning all the cage bottoms. The dog's just got to double check everything's been done properly. The dog's inside before I bring the boiling water out, and I'll put that boiling water over to kill anything that we don't want. And a couple of you really entertained by these 2 making the nest. She was obviously putting loads of stuff in. He was taking loads of stuff out. They did end up getting there, and the other guys at this moment, it's Saturday today, and they've just had their second egg this morning, like I say, and the other bonded birds have all just 1 day behind them. So which is quite handy, because if you have a problem with these birds, haven't bred before, so if you have a pair that they don't sit on the eggs, or they hatch but they don't feed the young, you might be able to transfer them to another nest to foster them out a little bit if needed. So if you've got other chicks and other parents that have got eggs and chicks at a similar age, you can help save some of the others. They're all different. So I'll just leave you having a little look at them for a little while. And yeah, it's quite a short one this week. Sorry about that. It's been a hectic week in me all private life, and obviously the birds have been sorted, but I haven't done a lot of videoing as I normally do. But I'm sure we can try and catch up in the week. And yeah, so enjoy yourselves, everybody. If you've enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and do all those things, and share if you know anybody else that you think might get some advantage from watching. That'd be fantastic. So again, have a good week. I'll see you in a few days, and hopefully, if you're in the UK, your birds will be coming around soon to having their eggs and their young. That'd be brilliant. And if you're abroad, then you'll have to let me know how you're getting on. Have you finished? Are you just about to start? And what you're doing. So take care, everybody, and we'll speak to you in a few days' time. Hopefully, lots more eggs, and we'll see how we get on. Bye bye.